Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. So we got some pretty interesting, exciting news for the New Orleans Pelicans, guys. King of the fourth quarter. We ain't talking about Kenny. We talk about Isaiah Thomas is signing a 10-day contract with the New Orleans Pelicans, man. And I, for one, am so excited for him. And I honestly think it's a really good fit, too. Now, I want to let you guys know that normally these type of NBA news videos, I am covering now on my main channel, Crispy Flakes. But I literally just uploaded a Boston Celtics rebuild, so I didn't want to upload another video right after that. So, yeah. It's over here for right now. But if you guys want all NBA news, reactions, and stuff like that, main channel, Crispy Flakes, go subscribe over there. But yes, I do not remember the last time Isaiah Thomas has played basketball. Denver Nuggets? Was he on the Nuggets for a little bit? No, Washington Wizards, I believe. I don't know, man. But regardless, for one, I think it's a good fit. Just because, he is one of those, go-to type of scorers historically. That 1 year on the Boston Celtics. And a little bit before that, too, obviously. But I just think he fits nicely, in a New Orleans Pelicans, Stan Van Gundy type of team out there. Now, I don't really know how much playing time he's going to get. It's probably going to be very small sample size. And, I mean, with guys obviously, Kira Lewis Jr. and Lonzo Ball on the team, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I don't know how many, Josh Hart, I'm just keep on naming literally every single guard on the team. I don't really know how much room is actually available for Isaiah Thomas to get some minutes out there, but I don't know why I'm asking, about his stats, because I literally have them pulled up right here, guys, and let me do a quick little, Flight Reacts editor type of editing right here, man. Here we go, there we go. Is it all edited? Yup, okay, it's edited, man. Okay, so, damn, he's 32? So, King of the fourth quarter nickname. Why is he called the pizza guy? Who the hell calls him the pizza guy, man? Okay, so the last time he's played basketball, yes, was on the Washington Wizards, and he was on the Denver Nuggets, so I was not wrong about that. I could have sworn he was on there at some point. So he played in the 2019-2020 NBA season, averaged 12 points, 4 assists per game. Shot 41% field goal percentage, which is around his career average, so not too bad. And shot 41% from 3 off 5 attempts per game, man. Those are honestly not bad numbers. Started 37 games, played 40 on the season. So yeah, this could honestly work out. Now, obviously, he's not a great defender. I think we all realize that, with these scoring numbers that you could get from him in this playmaking, he has given up equal at times on the other side of the court, which is why, this season, 2016, 2017 season, where he low-key, was playing like an MVP. That was okay, though, because, while he probably gave up points on the Celtics, for one, there was Marcus Smart, the team kind of helped there, but also, averaging nearly 30 points, 6 assists per game. If you give up 15, you still plus 15 on the opponent, right, man? So that's quite okay, but yeah, I don't really know what to expect out of this here, man. I'm looking at his per 36 numbers, as you guys can see, and whenever he plays basketball, he is consistent. Now, obviously, per 36 is not a great indicator because, with playing more minutes, usually it comes with a dip of inefficiency. But we all know when this guy gets his minutes out there, he does put up decent numbers. So, defensive rating, yeah, just put in perspective, he had a 120 defensive rating, which is atrocious. And I guess defensive rating, an estimation of points allowed per 100 possessions. Dear God. Yeah, that's pretty rough. And then offensive rating at 103, which is, I guess, right around his career low. His worst season was on Denver, but that was only for 12 games. So yeah, that season he was bad at defense and historically bad at offense. But yeah, the 2017 season, 122, we saw a 112 defensive rating, which is really bad too, man. But he was scoring like crazy that year, so that made it okay to some extent. So yeah, let's look at this Pelicans roster and see how exactly this man even fits into the team. So New Orleans Pelicans, there we go, and we are in the 2020-2021 NBA season, man. So yeah, I don't think anybody's injured or anything like that to the point where here we go, Lonzo Ball, he's out as of right now with a hip injury, so maybe he'll miss some time. Ingram's out Thursday with a foot injury, and then Zion is out for some time also with a thumb injury. So my guess here is that it's going to be a 10-day contract where, they're missing 3 scores, and what does Isaiah Thomas do? He scores the basketball. So it's a good 10-game opportunity. Maybe either out of respect to him, that maybe the Pelicans are saying, hey, we know we're not going to have our 3 main scorers out there. So damn, James Johnson averaging 17 points for the Pelicans. That's insane, man. But yeah, just out of respect to him, just be like we know our 3 main scorers are not going to be playing, so we'll give Isaiah Thomas a shot. Maybe he goes crazy and averages 30 a game, or maybe he just plays decent enough basketball where he ends up getting cut from the Pelicans. But maybe at the same time, too, a different team's like, hey, like Isaiah Thomas still has something in the tank. So I would say at this point in Isaiah Thomas's career, he should not be a starting point guard. I don't mind him as like a backup point guard, though. Similar to maybe like I don't know why this player's coming to mind, but like a Will Bynum. You guys remember Will Bynum on the Detroit Pistons, Will the Thrill? Like a guy that could go out there and, maybe not the most efficient player, not the tallest guy, not great at defense, but could, dazzle your bench unit and get you some points and stuff like that. And when it's all said and done, has an impact on the scoreboard, at least in the scoring department, right, man? So that could be fun for him. And I also think, too, that this could perhaps be like a PR move by the Pelicans, because I don't know if you guys heard recently that that JJ Redick went on, like, I don't know if it was his podcast or whatever it was, but he went on the record to say that, he had a discussion with, like, the GM, I forgot the dude's name. It's just slipped my mind, man. But yeah, the GM of the Pelicans saying like, hey, like we will trade you, back out east to like the Brooklyn Nets or Boston Celtics or Philadelphia 76ers, if we decide you are not going to be a long-term asset or, future in this team or whatever, right, man? Because like he has family out there. So I guess there was that discussion at the beginning of the season. So then they were all like, then they traded him to Dallas Mavericks, which is definitely not close out east. Now I played GeoGuessr before, and I'm pretty bad at that game. I got like a D+ in fourth grade, social studies class, geography, geology, whatever it's called. But so I don't know the East and West all that good, but I'm pretty sure that Dallas is nowhere near Boston, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this could be a circumstance where they are just kind of like, hey, we'll be, we kind of did the scummy thing to JJ Redick, but let's be the good guys out there that give, Mr. King of the fourth quarter, Isaiah Thomas, a chance to play some basketball again, because everybody loves him, and kind of just go from there. So that will be a little interesting to see, man. But yeah, I guess just to put it in perspective, I'm very happy for him. If I had to guess his stat line, okay, if he's playing, because that's like the thing, it's like they still not really need him. They don't really, okay, because Redick's no longer on the team. So yeah, you're probably looking at right now Eric Bledsoe with Alexander Walker in the starting five. Right, with Lonzo and Ingram, all those guys being out. I guess, Josh Hart obviously could start too. You still have Kira Lewis out there. But, I would say Josh Hart, I think he's playing more like the small forward role, especially with Ingram out. So, okay, yeah, there definitely is room for him to at least be a backup player. So, I'm going to predict with Isaiah Thomas in this lineup, let's say he gets about 20 to 25 minutes per game. About 1.2 assists per game. No, I'm going to say he could be like 12 points, 3 assists. That's kind of coming to mind right here with around that 41% field goal efficiency mark. Maybe knock down some threes. But I think ultimately speaking, maybe he gets signed on for the rest of the season because I don't know the current playoff position of the Pelicans. I don't think they're in the playoffs right now, right? Yeah, they're 21-26. So they're about 5 games behind the San Antonio Spurs. Math was completely wrong. They're about 3 games behind the San Antonio Spurs, but really they only got to get to that playing game, right? So I don't know how many games these the big three of the Pelicans are gonna miss, if any time at all. I don't like says it says they were out recently, so I'm gonna assume they're gonna miss some more games. Killian Tilly. Sorry, man. I thought I said Killian Hayes for a second. So yeah, it's gonna be some important basketball. And Isaiah Thomas, I mean, he is a veteran player. He knows how to win games. He did it for the Boston Celtics. What was that record that season? Like 50+ wins or something. And the team that I thought could have damn made it to the finals, right? So give me your thoughts about this in the comment section below, man. Isaiah Thomas, do you think he's going to make any sort of impact? Or do you think in the end of the day, he's not going to play that much, probably gets cut, maybe it's a PR move? Let me know in the comment section below. Peace out, guys.